Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So for my first ever video for 2026, I was going to say 2025, for my first ever video for 2026, I wanted to do Bible study, just because why not. I did a live stream for the countdown, but now this is going to be my official video, Bible studying. So I have my NKJV, Bible here, that I'm going to be studying. I'm going to be studying, debating, do I want to study Genesis again, or do I want to do Ruth again? Because I've done both. I think I bit my finger. I think I might just do Ruth, because I want to study, like, the smaller books. So, I'm in Ruth now. Got my Bible study key. This angle is really bad, by the way. Sorry. But we have my key that I have, so I'm going to just, like, put that there. Hopefully it doesn't slip between the desk and wall. I've already read chapter 1 of this. I read it yesterday, but I'm going to reread it, I guess. And basically, I'm just going to study Ruth today. Shouldn't be too hard. Although I might only do one chapter. I think I'm just going to do chapter 2 because I've already read chapter 1. And that would have been the second time I read it. So, I think I'm just going to do one chapter a day. Because why not? Chapter 2 is actually pretty long. Names is underlined. Where's my pencil? Now I'm going to circle words I don't know. I'm just going to kind of go through what I'm doing. Just so I'm not just staring at the page. So I underlined a name, and any word I don't know I circle in pencil. And then this isn't a word to know, but it's about the family, history. Oh my head's been hurting all morning. Anyway, yeah, basically my plan for January, I think, is going to be studying Ruth. So that all throughout the month I'm going to read it, reread it, keep studying until I can't find anything new. And then after that, February, I'm going to do a new thing. I don't know what yet, obviously, because it's not February, but yeah. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. All I had to do is just move my Bible ever so slightly. And it goes again. Okay, hello. I don't know why my thing is doing that. Just heard it move again. This is for location. It's like a kind of like a lightish red, kind of orangey color. Got location. another word I don't know. Basically, what I'm going to do is last year, when I Bible studied, I did these things, but I never, researched anything about them. This year I plan on researching. In chapter 1, there's the barley harvest. I don't know what that is yet, so I want to study the barley harvest. And then, words I don't know, I want to research so I know what they mean, if that makes sense. And I'm only doing them in pencil circling and pencil because when I do research them, I can erase them if I wanted to. Unlike with my other Bible, the student Bible that I think you've seen, I used one of the Crayola things that I use, and then I found out the color I used can't be erased. So, plus I don't have enough colors because half of my set just randomly disappeared. Luckily, I still have the ones I need. So yeah, the way I'm going to do this, and I'm going to really quickly explain this, is I'm going to read it once, then reread it. So I'm going to study the passage twice. And then I'm going to take extra notes for unknown information, so words that I don't know or locations about a person. And then I'm going to study one chapter a day. So, which means I really technically should be studying chapter 1. But it's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through it, the whole, book. So Ruth, I'm going to read all through Ruth, and then I'm going to individually study them. And I think that might be what I do now. I just wrote this last year as help. It feels weird to say last year. It's 2026. My mindset still thinks it's 2024. I know it's not. It's just weird. But yeah, that's going to be the plan. For Bible studying. I just wanted to do one of these videos to see if anyone will watch them again, because I did one or two, and I'm gonna do another one just for fun, and see if anyone watched them. And if anyone watches them, I'll do more of them. If nobody watches them, or this one specifically, then I won't do it again, because I'm trying to find out new video ideas. So I'm just doing different kinds of content, seeing what I like, which is kind of like this. I like doing this in a way, but then, yeah. Also, I made a new intro and outro, so I hope you like it. I just never thought about that. I made it, yeah, because I wanted a new start, so let me know if you like the new intro and outro. But I'm gonna keep reading. I'm only gonna read one chapter, and then I think outside of studying a video, I'm gonna go back to reading a psalm and a proverb, because that's gonna be a new thing too. Because I'm gonna study one chapter or so of what I'm reading, and then I'm gonna read one psalm and one proverb, and then that might be the end of the study. I don't know yet, but I really need to keep reading. So yeah. That's a warning. You know what the funny thing is? So, for example, these two colors, they look exactly the same to me. They're not the same. So, I have a little color test on this sheet that I have. That's the right one. Okay, I got the right one. Because there's this one that I just did the color test on. And this is the one I need. And it's the right color. But the other one is darker. This one's lighter, that one's darker. But I guess you can kind of tell by the light. It's a light reflection. But whatever. They're different colors. Okay. Also, sorry my hands are shot a lot. My desk has like no space. Like my arms are off the desk. That's how much space I've got right now. But yeah, anytime it says do not or something, I take it as a warning. So that's what this is for. This is for warnings. So like if somebody says don't do this, I use this. So yeah. You know, I really need a bigger desk. Usually I go downstairs to the kitchen table to Bible study, but then I'm like, I need to start Bible studying in here because it's quieter in here. Problem is this desk is small. It's not like horribly small, but it's small. To where like my arms are literally hanging off the desk. But I've had this desk for years too, so I want a new desk at one point. That would be nice. I do have a new mouse pad though. My mom got me this mouse pad here, which is nice. It's just big, which I don't really care to be honest. I'll still use it. I'm spacing out again. When I ramble or space out, that's yeah. When I like stare off into space or just ramble, that's what I'm spacing out. That's what I consider spacing out for me. No idea why, but okay. Why? I feel like that's a repeated phrase. I think that's a repeated phrase. See, again, another thing. The same ones. I can tell this one's lighter though, because like the reflection. But if I'm like in a darker room, I wouldn't know. Because for some reason the light's reflecting off of these. But yeah, these are for a repeat. Oh, this one I'm going to use for repeated word or phrase. So if it's like anything similar or whatever to another phrase, I will use this. Like, why have I found favor in your eyes? Or have I found favor in your eyes? Things like that are like similar. So I'm going to color them in orange. Right? Yes, okay. Because for both my Bibles, they have different Bible keys. Because in my other one that I have, which I'm pretty sure you've seen, I have keys for each book. But this one's like for the whole Bible. And I add as I go. Like, I added a boxed thing, like boxing things in for blessings. That's like something I've started just in, I think, Ruth. No, not in Ruth. Probably in Genesis, because I think I've only read through Genesis and Ruth in this. Well, I haven't fully read through Ruth yet, but whatever. Point is, I haven't read much. And basically next year, when I go back through and read it again, I'll be able to build off of what I learned. Anyway. Here's another word. And if I have an idea of what the word is, but I don't know the full definition, that's another thing. Why I circle it? I don't circle only words I have no clue what it means. But if I have ideas of what things mean, but I'm not 100% sure, I also circle them. But yeah. Let me find a favorite your site. I think that's similar. I am reading it out by accident, but it's fine. I really should do that anyways, but whatever. Wait, I know this is bad, but I want to do that in green. Luckily I didn't do it too dark, because I found out if I do it too dark, there's no going back. And then here's 2 greens. I know this one though is the one I need, because this one has a lighter tip. Whatever. As opposed to this one's darker, so I always use this one for quotes. So anything I want to quote or anything. So yeah. My head is hurting so bad. Oh, here's an interesting thing to me. Bose is related to Ruth, essentially. Which I knew that before, but I'm gonna do that as an interesting thing, just because. Which is, of course, this other green. Oh, I didn't do the full thing. Oh, I need pink because that's, wait. Yes. End of barley harvest. And wheat harvest. Okay, so that was the end of chapter 2 of Ruth. It only took 20 minutes. It probably took about 15, to be honest, because I did ramble a little bit, but, it took around 15-20 minutes. And that's generally how I Bible study. Usually I have coffee with me. It's just, I don't want coffee today, which is weird for me because I love coffee, but I just didn't want any today, so I didn't make any. So, if I were to drink coffee though, I would drink it downstairs because I don't like bringing drinks to my room because I'm upstairs and stairs with me are a struggle as is. And bringing a cup of coffee upstairs, I've done it once and it didn't end well. So, yeah, basically, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for studying right now. I'm probably gonna study more later, but generally I try and read at least, or for this year, I'm gonna at least try and read one passage, chapter, whatever, of the Bible, whether it be one of the books of, like, for example, Ruth, or if it's like Psalms or Proverbs. I'm gonna read one Psalm and one Proverb later. With the Psalm and Proverbs though, I'm gonna reread what I've already read. So I'm gonna read Psalm 1 and Proverb 1 for today, and then Psalm 2 and Proverb 2 tomorrow. That's the new thing I'm gonna do. Because what I did last year with that was I read like 5 to 10 Psalms and like 5 Proverbs a day. So I think that's gonna be a new thing I do, or a different thing, not necessarily new. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do these shorter books this year, and then go to the the longer books. It's just Ruth. I was really drawn to reading Ruth, which I read. This will be my second or third time, I think, as I said. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and study on my own now. I just wanted to do a video, to hopefully get into the habit of doing videos this year, because I said it last year and I don't think it really happened. I want to do more videos this year. So I think last year my goal was once a week. Definitely didn't happen. So now I think I'm gonna do either once or twice a month, because I've been doing videos like every other month, it seems like, from last year. So I think I'm gonna try do one or two minimum a month, and I can do more if I want to. It's just I need to find new content ideas. So this is one of the ideas, which I've done before, but yeah. Let me know what kind of content you want me to do, because I really need some content ideas. Just because I don't have any ideas right now, other than like what I've done in the past, and I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and study more, and I will see you in another video, which, as I said, I'm hoping soon, which I always say, and then it's like a month or two later. Anyway, so I hope I'll see you soon in another video. As I said, let me know what kind of videos you want to see, and if I want to do those videos, I will. And yeah, bye.